everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 25 of Direwolf20's Dyson Sphere program. Let's do some stuff today, shall we? I think that sounds like a good plan. The plan for today is I'd like to stabilize some of our basic resource production that we've kind of run into a problem with. So the gist is, like, we had iron and copper and all that stuff mining and working out just fine. However, we have now reached a point in our playthrough where all those veins that we originally set up that were kind of instrumental in making our basic material production work are running low or out. And soon that's going to be a problem for us, like really soon. So what I'd like to do is set up an area dedicated to processing the basic resources. So example, it's gonna import iron, and it's gonna export iron plates. Let's see. So I wanted to export iron plates itself, magnets, steel, and that might be it. I might also have it do gears. We'll see. We'll see. Because it's gonna be a interstellar dude. So I'm gonna be fine with it doing, you know, all those things. Cool. So that's the plan. Now, if we wanted to, we could start fancying up the place. You know, just saying. Let's do, I guess, this foundation could be cool. It could be neat. The one thing I don't love in this game is the way foundation laying works. It's really easy to, like, not lay perfectly square areas. And I don't know if that's just me being bad at placing foundation in this game or what. But it is, relatively speaking, easy to not lay down perfectly square areas, especially when you get to the poles and whatnot. But I'm just gonna, you know, we'll just do something like this. Part of the reason I'm doing this, by the way, more so than wanting it to look cool, is I need more dirt, more soil piles. Soil piles are kind of annoying to get. It's one of those nuances of the game. It's not that bad, obviously, but, you know, it's not great. There we go. Cool. So that should look nice. That doesn't look bad at all. A little bit sloppy. A little bit sloppy, but, you know. It is what it is. And maybe it's just Dire doesn't know how to place these things in a clean way. But I find my mouse easily slides just one box over or not, and then you wind up with things like this. Which, again, it's not terrible. So let's set this up real quick. What I'd like you to do is I would like you to import iron. So you're going to be remote demand and local demand, because we will eventually run out of iron on this planet. That will happen at some point. So I want to prepare for that by using an interstellar logistics station. In addition to that, I'm going to wind up having, like, at least 4, if not 5 resources that need to be shipped back and forth. So on account of that being the case, I think it's probably for the best that we do interstellar, because, you know, it's better. It's greater than 3 is what we're going to have. And then I want you to supply iron, magnets, and steel. Right? Those are your basic ones. And maybe gears. Maybe gears? Maybe we'll set up gear production here? That doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Because then we can just have all the things that are made just by iron here. And then we're going to do something similar for copper, but it'll probably be a planetary logistics, because copper doesn't make anything by itself. It's literally going to bring in copper ore and export copper bars, and that's it. Cool. So step 1, what I'd like to do is, if you remember several episodes back, I set this little bad boy up. I've disconnected this line, but I'd like to clear out all the iron that's there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snag this dude and put it right in here so that we don't waste that iron, because that would be a waste, and we don't want to do that, right? And then let's also get him powered down here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to set up, but it'll be something big. But for now, let's just get some power flowing into this bad boy. And he should charge up lickety-split. Now, my power is doing okay, but not great. Yeah. Now, it's definitely accounted for the fact that, like, this thing is drawing a lot of power right now. to charge himself, but the fact that that is throwing off our power production is obviously a problem. The main problem is, I think it's because I'm tapping into my solar sails on that remote planet over there. So another thing I was going to do today was solar panels, so I want all my Dyson Sphere solar stuff, to be powering my main planet. So these guys are probably not, are they? Max output 15 megawatts. All right, you know what? You are doing pretty good. So maybe what I should do is place down a couple more of these bad boys. Yeah, we're always going to have a little bit of a problem with you, aren't we? Yes, we are. I don't know if I like that there. I don't know where I want him, but I don't like him there. And this is the part of building at the poles that kinda sucks, but it is what it is, right? Too close to the EM rail ejector. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, we're gonna have to manage that problem eventually. We're probably gonna rearrange how this stuff is laid out, to be honest with you. We'll see if that's enough. I don't want you making no more stuff. Alright, maybe that'll help a little bit with power. We're gonna have to figure out, let's see, where are we at here? So your generation capacity is 182 megawatts. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But I don't think that accounts for the efficiency thing. The current requested power by the radio receiver for the Dyson Sphere, when the power of the Dyson Sphere is insufficient, actual allocated power will be less than the requested power. Yeah, I don't super understand how all that math works out. 362 out of 184 shows the current total requested power and total power generation performance of the Dyson Sphere. Okay. That might be useful. I wonder if this number will drop as these things fill up. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Long story short, we need to improve the Dyson Sphere. We absolutely do. But let's continue with this plan. So 2 things I wanted to do today. One, I was doing this so that I could make solar panels easier, because we also have to do those for our volcanic planet. All right, so how'd you do? Wow, another 2,000. So give me Doge, and right into there. Cool. All right. So then what I'm gonna do? You're gonna be demanding iron, right? So let's fly up to that dude. We can dismantle all the stuff up here. All right. So you should be dismantleable now. Yes. Let's get rid of you. Yes and yes. And then let's do the bulk dismantling. I can still bulk dismantle like this. That's cool. Everybody happy now? Perfect. And instead we're going to pop this dude right here. And you're going to remote supply that stuff. Deal? So that way, and this is what's going to be used going forward, so now I don't have to set up processing of ore at my remote locations. We literally just mine it wherever we want it, and we ship it back to our main planet, and then it can be distributed via the interstellar logistics and be handled. So see all the ships coming in here? Looking good, right? And what I might do is min drone load be like at least 50% full. Don't go get 10% of your resources. Go get at least 50%. Sweet. All right, cool. So now what I want to do is set up a few production lines whose job it will be to process all this stuff. So let's see, where's my stuff? There he is. Yeah, give me like 300 and something of you. Would be cool. So on this side of the line, I'm basically gonna have processing, and let's get, you know what I could do? I could look at plain smelters. Those look expensive though. Holy cow, are those expensive? Because they need structure dudes. They need that stuff. Oh my goodness, that's expensive. That's a lot of things that it needs. Holy cow. I don't think I mean, how am I on plane filters? Let's real quick look. Let's real quick look. Where are my plane filters? You know what? I'm not terrible on plane filters. I could snag a couple hundred of those without losing too much sleep. How high do they stack to? 200? Okay. So give me another 100, and we'll call that good. Okay. And then what else did we need? We needed the dipolar magnets, and then we needed the structure dudes. That's not terrible. Dipolar doohickeys are over here somewhere. Give me a few hundred of them. Oh wow, they don't stack high at all, do they? They do not stack high at all. But let's get to crafting, can we? Actually, I'm going to craft one at a time here. And I think one of these guys... Where was I making these things? Yeah, there we are. It's not terrible, right? I'll call that a win. Sweet. Alright, so let's try these out, because I've literally never used them before, because they are newer than I've used in the past. So that's cool. And then you will do something like this. Okay. So then your job, I should probably use Mark II. Right? And if we wanted to, we could use these things to power them. Cool. And then you're going to be iron, and you're going to be iron. And then your filter output will be this. Yeah, research is too slow. I agree. Hey, that is cool. Look at that. Wow, my power supply is really choking. Wow, my power supply is really choking. Power is rapidly going to become a problem for me, isn't it? Yes, I think it will. Yes, I do believe it will. I'm going to bring the demand here down to 2,500 so that you stop collecting iron ores. You don't need to have a full... I guess it doesn't hurt. Let it be max. Who cares? It'll eventually fill up. It's not that big of a difference, right? And then you guys can just do that. And you can do that. That is pretty cool. They look neat, too. Oh, wow, we are really struggling on power now, though, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Does it tell me on the tooltip the power difference here? Work consumption, 360. Work consumption, 1.44 megawatts. Wow. Wow. It is 4 times the power usage for 2x speed? I question the sanity of that for me to be doing right now when I'm hurting for power. What I might do is make them tier 1s and then eventually upgrade them to tier 2s. I don't see the need to be that ridiculous with it. Right? Can I overlap you? I can actually, that's cool. That's a lot better. Is good? Okay. Now, how badly am I suffering on power? Really bad. Really bad, actually. How am I so bad on power? I mean, don't answer that. Aside from the fact that I've been ignoring power for a while. But you guys are outputting a healthy dose of it. But overall, we're saying we're not great. Yeah, we're not in a good place here for power. Generational capacity is around 100. Consumption demand's around 200. So, we're absolutely going to need to speed this up. Let's go check in on our deuterium power plants. Because I added a few of these last... or actually, between episodes, I added a few of these. So... is my power grid split? Generation capacity 120, consumption 40. Yes, it is. Where did my power grid become split at? Why is my power grid split? Somebody explain that to me. How did that happen? Bueller. I mean, it doesn't help that these guys are not friends and talking, but shouldn't I have a power line somewhere that connects these two grids? Did I disconnect it at one point and not realize it? So these guys are all blinking. These guys are all blinking, so these guys are on, like, the not great power grid, right? Yeah, they're all on the hurting power grid. How about we just connect our two power grids here? Boom, now everybody's reconnected. Yeah. Somewhere, I disconnected something that was connecting these two power grids, and now that was cool. Okay. So, better, but still not great, because we're still not satisfying our power needs. So, where is mini fusion plants? I can only make one of you at the moment because I am short on yellow circuits. Another thing that I sped up a little bit, between episodes, I basically doubled up this production line. But it's still not great. As you can see, it's not anywhere near making enough. What am I short on at the moment? Circuits, it would look like. Because I'm short on iron, maybe? I just may not be making circuits fast enough. Yeah, we're going to want to... These are all things we're going to need to fix. Literally all things we're going to need to fix. Alright, that's enough for now, right? I should grab more of this. I like being able to grab things remotely like that. It's the best. Alright, let's add in a few more of these. And maybe that'll help. Yeah, they're 15 megawatts each, so it's getting closer. 100% satisfaction? Are we happy now? That's cool. Alright, yeah, there we go. A little better. Perfect. Okay. Oh, did you guys lose your programming when I overrode you? That's interesting. Today we learned. There you go. All fixed. Sweet. Alright, so then we're going to do something very similar. What I'm going to have is... I'm probably going to disconnect you for a minute. And let's put you here for the time being. But I'm basically going to mirror this. I wonder if copy-paste has a mirror function. That's a really good question. You think I can rotate it? I can with the R key. R key rotates it. Look at that. Now, will you be cool enough to do the thing that I want you to do? He does seem to be doing it properly. That is neat. That is kind of neat. You may not need power anymore because of you. But then let's configure this to instead be magnets. Cool. I like that a lot. How cool is that? Wow, that is awesome. Wow, that is awesome. And now you're going to build up a nice buffer of magnets. Cool. Now, when I copied you, I didn't copy you perfectly. But let's try that again and get you a little bit more perfect. I might save this as a smelter setup. Smelters setup. And we're going to use the smelter building tier 1. I like it. I like it. Right, so now we can open up our blueprints book. Smelters setup. Rotate it. Right, and this is going to be our steel production. We need foundation support. That's colliding with another object. This one is not. Beautiful. Okay. Now your guy's job will be, instead of this, to be steel. Okay. That is awesome. And remember, green means we have it in our inventory, white means we don't have a resource in our inventory for it. So if we see any whites, it means that we need to craft more of that thing. Cool? I like that a lot. So then you're going to go in, you're going to go in, you're going to come out, and then your output will be iron so that everybody can make steel. Cool? I mean, it seems pretty cool. It seems pretty cool. And now we're going to want to do something similar for gears. But we can't obviously paste it in because obvious reasons, or we're going to be using assemblers rather than anything else. So let's just manually run this line, and we'll run it down to... See, north-south is definitely a problem. That's why you shouldn't be running north-south. That's why you shouldn't be doing that, but it is what it is. We'll run to right about here-ish. We will have... more with the orange dudes. Do we have any orange dudes somewhere I can just steal? Who's backstuffed on orange? One of these guys has got to be, like, you know, loaded up on oranges, right? And don't need them. Somebody? Bueller? Somebody? No, he needs them all. Oh man, we are. That's one of the next things we're gonna do. I'm gonna get circuits and solar panels, fully automated and super much faster than it currently is. Come on, nobody has orange circuits that I can just steal real quick, because that would be cool. Nobody's crafting with orange circuits anywhere? That can't be true, can it? I guess it is. You're empty on oranges. It's amazing. It's amazing. I actually, yeah, we are so low on orange circuits that I don't even know what to do. All right, I might legitimately have to craft them by hand, believe it or not. All right, I'll be back in a minute once I get enough of this junk. All right, so I think we got this all crafted. Let's do the thing. So we're gonna do gears and gears. We'll do the substation thing. Really? Collide with another object? I might have to place this one manually for some reason. Now, I could have sworn I programmed your outputs. Did I forget to do that? Copy, paste. I got your outputs on this side, right? Beautiful. Okay, cool. And then you're gonna kick out iron plates. Alright, and everybody else start making gears for me. Sweet. Excellent. Cool? So now we've got like a really nice little iron production dude. And we can now ship these iron resources anywhere on the planet that needs them. Deal? I think that's cool. I like that. I think it works really nice. So if we flew back up to here-ish, we'll see that we're starting to struggle on iron resources, right? And I'm probably going to let this thing finish its vein. This vein has about 22,000 iron left. Or that's copper, actually. Where's the iron? The iron is... Actually, a healthy amount of iron is still remaining here, so that's kind of cool. But we're going to need more iron than this stuff is producing, obviously. And we're going to need to redistribute where all this stuff works out to be. So eventually, this stuff will go away, and that thing that I set up is going to be super useful. And now I can also ship steel around, we can ship magnets around, so there's a lot of improvement to be made with what we just did. Let's throw copper into the mix. So what I'd like to do is find a nice copper vein. Well, actually, what I'll probably do is have a quick, probably in the same spot-ish, if I can. Yeah, I like this idea. Let's put it in the same spot, or at least right near it. I want to kind of make sure that it like makes some semblance of sense. So if I were to put it here, maybe this would be cool. Kind of ish centered. Hopefully I don't regret this. I don't think I will. We'll find out, I guess. You're going to request copper and provide copper bars. Okay. That should be cool. And now I could probably open my smelters setup. And what I'd like to do is have it work... Let's see, how do I rotate the angle of view? Because middle click equals that. No. No. When I'm in this view, how do I rotate my... I'm not sure if I can, actually. But we're going to do this. Oh, we need more stone. I don't know if I have stone in a logistics tower anywhere. Do I? I probably don't. And that's another one that I should add to a logistics tower. Import stone, export... Or import raw stone, obviously. And then export glass and stone. And I could maybe even add prisms to the mix. Hey, vertical launch silo finished. That's exciting times. We are getting ready to make a Dyson sphere, folks. That's exciting times to be had. Alright, you should... Oh, you're arc smelters? Right? Yeah. Then why are you not placing? Maybe because I flew away from it? Oh, maybe because my drones aren't here. Hang on. Now they're here. Yep, now they're happy. Alright, cool. My drones were following me around the map. So we'll put you in such a way that you can power everything. You're gonna get some drones from me, buddy. I'm gonna do the 20 like I did for the iron. Mostly because these things are probably gonna be running a lot. Okay, and then your configuration will be copper, and we will copy that. Copper, copper, copper. Cool, cool, cool. Excellent. Nice. And then we should set up a little copper mine somewhere. So is there a nearby copper vein? That would be nice, but if there's not, I'll live. How's copper on this planet looking? 400,000. Not great. Not a great amount of copper left on this planet, if we're being honest. There's a little tiny node there that I'm not going to touch. Is there another copper vein somewhere? Or are we already tapping into all? There's a 12. Let's go up here by... Okay, I know roughly where that is. The only problem is I don't know where I currently am. Okay, no, now I know where I currently am. Copper node-ish should be right around here. There it is. Cool. Okay, we're going to harvest this copper as fast as we can. And then again, we're preparing for the future case of we need to import copper from other planets. Because as you can tell, my copper is already getting low on this planet. So at some point, I'm going to have to harvest copper from our neighboring planet friends. So as a matter of fact, I should have made that dude an interstellar logistics, but I didn't, but that's okay. Where's my... There you are. Just give me all of them, dude. I don't think there's any reason not to just do Mark III belts all the way here. Right? I could do like the 2s into 3s like I normally do, but considering I've got so many Mark III belts at this point, that, everybody's in, right? Powered up and ready to go, and do the thing. How's our power situation? Pretty 100% satisfaction-y. That's nice to see. So you are just going to supply that dude. Easy peasy, right? And then our drones will come pick them up, bring them over to the smelters, and then the smelters will process them, and we've got copper available for the planet. So at some point, this guy might become interstellar. Only on account of the fact that we're going to run out of copper on this planet eventually. But for now, you know, it's working, right? Look, and it's processing and it's doing the thing. Nice. All right, I think that's wrapping up point for the episode. So Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. As you can see, we're already backstuffed on magnets. We are definitely hurting on iron. Where did all our iron go? Wowzers. You guys are actually making iron, right? Is it literally... How is it 0? It can't be disappearing quite as fast as it's being made, can it? So, oh, because it's going into here. Yes, it's making steel. That's why. All the iron is immediately being extracted to make steel. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Let's make you 5,000 so that you back stuff. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm like, where's all my iron going? It's not even showing the orange number. What's up with that? Oh. Right. What I might even do is give you guys, let's just max out your drones, right? We'll make you 50. 50 logistics drones there, just to make sure that you can get and deliver as much stuff as you possibly want. Cool? Alright, definitely wrapping up point though. And iron's also going towards making gears, which I should probably cap out at 5,000 as well. Does that sound like a plan? I think that's a plan. There's no reason to have 10,000 steel sitting there. You know, it's just a buffer in case we ever run out. So at this point, we will start backstuffing all the iron in these, and then like once these are all backstuffed, we'll start accumulating iron again. But you'll see, it's going to be awesome. And next episode, probably, we'll come back and automate those solar panels. We're also going to want to automate a few other things. Like, we're going to need more circuits. We're going to need more orange circuits for sure, because as you can tell, I'm rapidly... Told you we would need orange circuits. I think I told you guys that was going to be a thing at some point. 100% at that point now. Orange circuits is a very frequently used resource. We're not making anywhere near enough of them. But it's wrapping up point. So Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.